What up, y'all? PGN podcast. Hold up. Close my door. PGN podcast. We're here. Episode 88. In the building. You know, it's a lovely Sunday. The weather is fucking amazing over here in Jersey, at least. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but yeah, man. 3-day weekend. I'm sure y'all fucking enjoying your last weekend of the summer out there. Summer vacation. If you're, kids going back to school. I feel like even though like I'm not in school, but you feel like the shift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not in school, nothing like that, but you feel this shift like art school about to start. Like
it's I
feel like now winter comes in, now it's time to get serious, time to lock in for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like the summertime, I was bullshitting a lot. And I always feel around winter time it's like time to grind.
Yep.
Cause nothing to do. It's so cold outside. You be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna stay in and clean the house or something. I'm gonna fucking, finally fix the room upstairs I've been trying to fix for a long time. So I'm kinda glad winter's a little glad winter's coming. But yeah, man, how was your guys' week?
Cove, you go first.
Same old. Nothing really to nothing, same old. So
yeah.
It was a fun week. Got some relaxation in. Hung out with my brother for a little bit. He's just chopping it up. He's telling me about fatherhood and stuff like that. So, it's just different. It's different when you have a niece now. So, like, it's not much time you can hang out with him. Like, everything we hang out is just daytime. It's daytime. It's never like nighttime stuff anymore because he's always tired. So, it is what it is. The game was fun. Like, I haven't been this revitalized in high school football since I played. So it was kind of fun seeing the kids put all their hard work in. They've been in the gym, they've been lifting and stuff like that. So to see them win the way they did, they won with a sack at the end of the game.
Yeah,
Kudos to them.
Yeah, man. My week was same shit. Gym, home. And trying to teach my son freaking baseball. Yeah, that's been a little difficult. But I give him one thing. He picks up quick when it comes to sports. Like I say, how kids are. They pick up quick when they want to do something.
Yep.
Everything else is like, take out the garbage. What do you mean wash a dish? You know what I mean?
A lot of complaining.
Something they want to do and have fun. They learn that shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, it's been cool though. But that's about it. So yeah, man, let's get into this fucking controversy for the week.
Oh boy, we've been talking about this all weekend.
All right, if you think you know Jerry Jones, well, apparently you don't. If this new Cowboys documentary is shown, if you think Jerry's crazy, wait till you see what he does next. And what he did next was he traded Micah Parsons from the Cowboys to the Green Bay Packers. Now, this was rumored for a few weeks now. I remember hearing about it. I was like, there's no way they're going to trade Micah Parsons to the Packers. I just thought, it's just Jerry being Jerry. They'll work out a contract extension by the first week of the season. But no, that's not what happened. So on Thursday, it's announced that Parsons would go to Green Bay in exchange for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. Subsequently, Micah Parsons signed his 4-year extension worth $188 million, which is $47 million per year, which makes him the highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
Wow.
So one of the things I saw was that one of the reasons why that contract, when Jerry Jones and Mike Parsons met back in, I guess, NFL owners meetings back in March, Jerry Jones wanted to lock him up into a 5-year deal, which worth over $40 million a year. But the problem with that was, and I think David Mulugeta, who's Parsons' agent, I think the problem with that was he was going to be a free agent at age 31. This current extension that he signed with the Packers is a free agent at age 30. So it's a significant difference. It's like the NBA. If you're age 31, you're a prime player, you're going to get a big contract extension. In the NFL, That's probably not going to be the case. And it's not guaranteed. So they cut you whenever they want to. So that's the difference between that as well. So, and I'll read this quote from Jerry Jones. He had that press conference Thursday night. The main thing he said here is, I could have signed him in April. This was by design. I did make Micah an offer, and it wasn't acceptable. And I honored the fact that it wasn't done the way he wanted. Basically, Jerry Jones is telling you, I was never going to give him the money that he wanted. So, I'm going to trade him.
Yeah.
So, for the Cowboys, I look at it as, like I said, I think that documentary really showed you as much success Jerry Jones had earlier in his tenure on the Cowboys. Ever since 1996, it's been all about Jerry Jones. And that's been to the detriment of the Cowboys. And this is just another example of that. You have all-pro player in his prime. You usually pay that player. Jerry Jones was like, well, and the problem is he just waited too long. Think about it. He could have had Dak signed earlier. He could have had CD signed earlier. He could have got Micah signed earlier. But he kept waiting, and now he came to the point where he had to make this decision.
Yep.
So I think for the Cowboys, it's gonna be tough. I mean, it was the ads was started. They asked them before the season even started, and now it's like I don't know what to make of the Cowboys. Who knows? Maybe the Giants finished ahead of them in the NFC East.
Jesus. So
we'll see how it plays for them. As for the Packers, now the pressure's on. It's on two people, Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur. It's on those two. And Brian Gutekunst, he did what he needed to do. He got the player. And now for the Packers, you're in the NFC North where it's a tough division. The Bears got better with Ben Johnson as their coach. Vikings, they have a first-year starting quarterback, but they're still a good team. And the Lions, even though they lost both coordinators, they've lost some players. But they're still in a lot of people's mind, a top team in the NFC. So for the Packers, this is the opportunity for them to not only win the NFC North, but to possibly contend for an NFC crown. So we'll see what happens with them. So the pass rush now with Rashawn Gary and now Edgerrin Cooper as a linebacker, it's a pretty formidable defensive front there. So we'll see. They have a tough week one against the Lions with the games in Green Bay. So we'll see how that game goes. Definitely going to pick that game as the MVP pick. So those are my thoughts. Saint Zot, what are your thoughts on Mike Parsons now to Green Bay?
It just shows that this is a new generation of players, because back in the day, they would have held out and then they got their money and stuff like that. They came to a handshake agreement. But these new players, they don't tolerate the disrespect. The when he had the agent in there, I was like, oh, this is going south. Micah, you could kind of tell he was done. It was getting to that point where I was like, you need to either make a move or let's go separate ways. And I like the move for you did lose Micah, but it's the NFL. You never know what those picks are going to turn out into. So I'll give that an asterisk. The Packers, listen, this is them putting their chips to the table. Like you said, the AFC North is no joke. I don't care for the Vikings. JJ McCarthy's shown nothing for me to be like, yo, he's there. They lost a lot of pieces. I feel bad for Justin Jefferson. This is his fourth quarterback in like how many years? But Jordan Love, you are one of the quarterbacks that needs to step up, because last year he had an iffy season. If this does not motivate you, you have to make the NFC Championship game. Bear none. They put all the chips in the table. They say you have a number one receiver. They said you've gotten better. If you do not win, Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love, not saying I'm done with you, but I'm just going to look at you as, you are what you are. So now you got Micah Parsons. You got a top player in the league. I need to see something. This whole, you went, none of that. Packers, you have to win now. Now's the time. You put your GM put all the chips on the table. He traded. He got you a star player. You got to win. Cowboys, listen, if you're tanking, just let me know you're tanking, because I don't know. You guys don't have a running back. You lost Micah. We don't know what Dak's coming off another injury. What's going on with the Cowboys? CD's still CD, but I don't know about this Cowboys. I'm not going to say the Giants are going to finish over them. I'm not going to go there yet. But
I just said the possibility. I didn't. Say
I know.
I'm saying
They're kind of like they're no longer competing with the Eagles. Like they're beneath the Commanders, and now they're entering Giants territory. Cowboys, Jerry Jones. I don't know what this move was about. It's an ego thing.
It's ego.
I get it. It's always an ego thing, but bro, you lost a good player. Woo! This is gonna be a fun season. I can't wait. First game this Thursday.
That was a crazy bombshell before the fucking first game of the season. On top of that, was just nuts. But I don't know. I mentioned it before in previous podcasts. Like, it's easy to kind of pick on Jerry Jones because he can be a dick sometimes. But I mentioned it before, man. Come on, he's paid CD.
Yeah,
he paid CD. He paid Dak. He paid Zeke. He paid Dion. He paid Emmett. He paid Michael Irvin. He paid Troy.
Paid everyone.
He paid Charles Haley. He paid DeMarcus Lawrence. He paid Travion Diggs. He's paid everybody.
Yeah, nothing.
You're telling him to pay these people. He's paid Tony Romo. He paid Des Bryant. He paid DeMarcus Ware, even though at the end of his career, he let him go because he thought he was done, which he wasn't. But initially, he paid him. Paid everybody. Hasn't worked.
Yep.
So now, I feel like there was a time where he could have maybe made a chase at Tom Brady when Tom Brady was out and the Bucks picked him up and he's like, nah, Dak's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He hung on to Dak and I felt like younger Jerry Jones maybe would have been like, yo, Tom, fuck it. Come over here, Dak, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Would have took that plunge like he took a plunge for Charles Haley.
Yep.
Charles Haley was pissing on the GM's desk.
Yep.
And he took him. You know what I'm saying? So, but I felt like now, people got at him for that. They got at him for Jimmy Johnson. They got at him for a lot of playing his ego. And for years, I think he tried to play it right. He paid everybody.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only mistake I think he's made is the hiring coaches because he tries to, find a puppet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on. He drafted the players.
He does.
He's drafted. I think the Cowboys are number one in the past 5 or 6 years with the most drafted Pro Bowlers. These are the guys he's signed. These are the guys he's drafted that are top in the league. You know what I mean? So you have to give him that kind of credit. You got to give him that credit. He's paid everybody, and in his defense, I would say, what the fuck Micah's done in the playoffs? Okay. He's had 12.5 sacks. He's made Pro Bowl. He's the top 5 defensive end right now. All that. The Cowboys defense has been trash. Trash. Not decent. Not in the middle. Not ranked. I'm talking bottom 25 in the league, bro. That defense is giving up 30 points. How many points did they give up this year? He had 12.5 sacks this year. I think every team put up 38 on them. Come on, what are you doing? Then you get to the playoffs. Oh, you got the Packers, first game, you don't get one fucking sack. I don't even think you sniffed Jordan Love.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
I don't think you sniffed Jordan Love's fucking cologne. And they put up 27-0 at halftime. Jerry Jones was so hold on, my bad. I put on Do Not Disturb. Jerry Jones was so soup for that season. Listen to me. He was so soup for that season, he had the documentary a part of that season because at the episode 4 or 5, you saw them in the fucking owner's box, and they were getting their asses by the Packers. The cameras were there. He believed
that was last episode. That was episode 8. That was the last episode. Yeah.
He believed in that team so much. He said, "Oh, you're shooting a documentary? Let's shoot some of this season.
Yep. Let's
see if I go to the Super Bowl this year." Come on. He thought he had it, bro. And what happened? 27-0 at half. At halftime. What Michael Parsons do? Where was Michael Parsons? Where was the 4-time Pro Bowler? Where was this guy? You're fucking podcasting. You're saying stupid shit. You tweet stupid shit. You say nothing educated, in my opinion. He'll say nothing of value, but he'll say something retarded. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So I think Jerry looked at it the same way Dallas looked at Luka. Am I gonna give Luka $350 fucking million and he's puffing hookah and fucking slamming down Jaeger bombs after the game? What the fuck? That's $350 million. Yeah, to you guys. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. Motherfucker, what if I don't got it? What if I got my business over here taking? What if I got the casino over here taking? I actually owe money. I'm about to go bankrupt. And just give Luka $350 million. Fuck it. The fuck you talking about? No. So Jerry Jones made the one time. See, here's the thing. You ever heard the shit where they go, you want to see somebody turn on you? Say yes, yes, yes 100 fucking times. Say no one time. Say no one time. And watch that motherfucker go, oh, for real, bro? Yo, you gonna do me like that, bro? So now this is what the Cowboy fans doing. Yo, for real? Jerry? For real? He's paid everybody. What do you want? He's paid everyone. Every time. Paid that. Paid that. Paid him. Paid Zeke. Paid Zeke. Paid Zeke. Paid him. Paid him. You gotta pay Romo. Paid him. You gotta pay Dez. He's the fucking top wide receiver. Paid him. Paid him. There's that one time he goes, you know what? Fuck it. You suck. They're fucking throwing the fucking flag on the floor. So the one guy threw the flag, he shoved it in the fucking in his bushes. He's fucking pissed. Like, dude, I don't know. I guess it comes with the territory because you see the documentary, as soon as he bought the team, they were on his head.
He fired Tom Landry.
As soon as he bought the team, he even fired Tom Landry yet. He just came in. The rumor was he was gonna buy the team.
Yep.
They were roasting this guy. Newspapers, media,
Arkansas
fans,
bumpkin.
everyone. Everyone went at him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just his aura. I don't know. Maybe people just don't like him. Maybe he just exudes, you're an asshole. I don't know. I haven't met the guy. I don't know. I don't talk to him. But I'm looking at on both sides of the fence. I mean, yeah, has ego done him in? Yeah, numerous times. Yep. But numerous times he's also came through and paid the guys who wanted him to pay. You know what I mean? So it's coming to a point where it's like, fuck it. You know what? They get Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark's a good fucking D tackle. Maybe you stuff the run a little bit more. You know, maybe he puts some pressure on the quarterback up the middle. I don't know. But he's not garbage. And you get 2 first-rounders. So like you said, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
What if those 2 first-rounders turn out to be a top quarterback or a top receiver or a top running back? I don't know. But so the thing is still out. And now the verdict's still out. And now the pressure's on the Packers. You made this big deal. You paid this guy the highest paid positional player other than a quarterback, okay? More than TJ Watt, more than everybody. Every receiver too, right? Not position quarterback.
Yeah.
You get paid more than CeeDee Lamb, but Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase and whoa! I better see some shit. And you know what it is sometimes when people talking crazy. I remember when his first or second year, they're like, "Is he the new Lawrence Taylor?" Whoa!
Yeah, I remember that. That was much. That was too much.
The brakes. Pump the brakes. Sometimes that shit goes to your head. You're like, yeah, maybe I'm the new Lawrence Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Even Lawrence Taylor came out. Was like, I actually went to a game and he was all right. I ain't seen nothing crazy. So, does Jerry take that to his bank? Hey, Lawrence Taylor said it. I don't see nothing crazy. I see Reggie White, straight hand, and this guy and that guy. I don't see nothing crazy here.
Yo, the straw hat's on fire in the comments. You might want to read. You might want to read some of these comments. He's going on.
I can't. For some reason, I can't read these shit the way I have the camera.
Oh, is he a Cowboys fan?
No. He's a Falcons fan.
Oh, okay.
But he lives in Houston. Right. He lives in Houston.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really see him. But my man Quest in here, Antonio Quest, shout out Quest, man. Yeah, that's the homie right there. Reposted it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can't see all these shits, man, because the way my camera is. But
I got you. He was
I'm
saying,
yeah, go ahead.
I'll read them to you. Oh man, it's a lot. He says, "Yo, my bro McGee, but no way we're sympathizing for Jerry Jones. No way. The man who let Super Bowl winning coach Jimmy Johnson walk. By the way, I can't believe my ears, bro." He said, "This is why just saying he paid these people to me doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything. Plus, he made." Most of those people hold out all season before he finally played them. He treats his stars terribly.
The only person he ain't make wait was Romo. But the thing with him is that, well, he did it to Emmett. I mean, he did it to Emmett. And they had to hold out 2 games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lost 2 games.
And they were 0-2, and he's like, okay, time to pay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do get that he's done this, but to me, Jerry Jones, okay, he took the Cowboys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he made him this multi-billion-dollar sports franchise that's the most, highest fucking sports team in the world.
Highest value,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not a total idiot. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to business. You know what I mean? The issue is, I think, where he falls into is that, okay, you're Emmitt Smith, but our team is stacked.
Mm-hmm.
We need you. I don't know. What if, business-wise, I pay a cheaper running back, and he's doing the same shit? So guess what? He took the shot. Throw the backup there, see what he could do.
Yeah, that went so well.
That went bad.
That went bad. He said, whoops. Sorry. There you go. You know what I mean? He fixed the mistake.
Yep.
Listen, when you do business on that high level, you know what I'm saying? And then you're on the top. You're the mountain peak. You're the highest fucking. Remember his dad came to him, he said that, bro, when you got the team, the reporters came to where we lived at, asking me how I felt about you buying the team. And they were like in the country or some shit. Like they retired or some shit. They had like a cabin or something. The motherfucking media went through the mud and all type of shit to interview the dad. Dad's like, bro, you got some shit here. You know what I mean? And Jerry Jones had, so that means you would play something that was so valuable, and you had to do right by it. And for most, besides the winning thing, as far as the franchise, as far as what he gives, bro, that facility is top of the fucking art facility. They were showing what's inside to be in there. Go on YouTube. Go look at the facility, bro. The hot tubs and the showers and the saunas and the this and the shit they got there is insane. He paid for all that. You don't gotta pay for that. You don't gotta pay for a state-of-the-art sauna that when you turn the shit on, it makes you sweat the right amount of water that drips into a cup, and the cup gets recycled back into the fucking rain and goes into the fucking stadium. I don't know. He has some shit. That's not cheap. And he does it for the players. Michael Irvin said right now he can call Jerry Jones. Yo, I need a private jet. Michael Irvin did a private jet, 8 p.m. Have the pilots there, free. Not much it costs to fly a private jet. Just to have that shit fly, because you pay for the pilots, you pay for the food, for the staff, for the gas. People don't get that when you have a business.
Yep.
You pay all that. You pay for all that. You can't just go, whatever. But he'll do it for Michael Irvin. He'll do it for Troy Aikman. He'll do it for Emmitt Smith, Charles Haley. Barry Switzer could call Jerry Jones tomorrow. What's up? So he's proven that he's done a lot of right things. Have they won? He drafted all the right players. He's paid the players. He's got the facilities. When they retire, these guys are gods to Jerry Jones. They're gods to Jerry Jones. What more do you want the guy to do? Okay, so once in a while he goes, hey, you know what? Let's play hardball. Let's play hardball. Let's figure out how much it can kind of get out of you. Can I pay you? At the end of the day, yeah, I love you, but it's business.
Yep.
It's business. That's it. So, I mean, you gotta just look at it. I'm saying look at it at both ways. You know what I'm saying? I see
But
how a business runs in and out. It's
but
not easy. It's not easy. You gotta account for mad shit. You gotta account for the workers. You gotta account for the supplies. You gotta count. Oh, what's up? What happened? One of the workers blew out the fucking stove. Oh, you gotta pay for that. Oh, you gotta. Oh, guess what? The gas isn't working anymore. Oh, you gotta change the new wires. How much is the new wiring? Oh, the whole thing to change the whole system, 10 grand. 10 grand. 10 grand is how it costs. Oh shit. Okay, they gotta pay 10 grand. Then the food is fucked up. Then this got old. That shit happening all the fucking time in the business, and no one looks at it that way. You know what I mean? And imagine what Jerry Jones is in charge of. That whole Dallas facility. It's insane. It's insane what he's responsible for. And he's the GM. You have owners that are just owners. They worry about the prices, they worry about the media, they worry about the. He's also the GM.
And that's what Cowboys fans don't. And that's what Cowboys fans have a problem with.
But I'm saying that's a lot.
He's too involved with all that.
That's where he falters at, Kofi.
Yeah.
He falters at too much ego. Why'd you fire Jimmy Johnson? Why are you hiring puppets? And why are you being so stubborn on making the decisions? Why?
Hey, you're 82 years old.
Yeah.
What do you still be a GM for?
I said this last week. I said this motherfucker if he gets one Super Bowl doing it his way without Jimmy Johnson, without Jimmy Johnson's players, guess what? He's so egotistic, it'll be all worth it. Just one, it'll be all worth it. He'll be in his deathbed like, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you I'd do it alone. Like, yeah, it took you 70 years. But, hey, I guess you got it. You know what I mean? But, I don't know.
Kofi, can you see the comments? Because he's still going.
No, I can't. I can't.
We gotta go. We've been 27 minutes on this. We gotta go.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
listen, we're not gonna agree on it. We like Jerry.
I'm just saying. I'm saying. Let's look at it both sides. I'm speaking fully his side. Not saying I 100% agree with everything that he's done or does.
Does, yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm looking at it as a business owner. If that's something that I own, you know what I mean? Just think of something that you own. You're gonna want to, take care of it and do right by it and try your best to try to keep it intact. Also, it's a lot that goes into it.
I think the final thing is how much of it is the football aspect of it. That's the thing. Yeah. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. If the Cowboys defense is bad this year, we're gonna see.
This is gonna be on Jerry.
They're gonna be bad with or without Micah. Whatever.
I'm saying it's gonna be worse. How bad it's gonna be though? That's the question.
I'm talking to my cousin. He's a Cowboys fan. He's like, listen, he did pay Zeke and he paid Jalen Smith, but the thing is, they didn't want all that money tied up in the salary cap paying for Micah. It's just like you said, it's a business deal. Like, do you want all that money going to a salary cap? Who knows? Listen, at the end of the day, Micah got paid. Just gotta move on. Gotta play some ball.
And look what Jerry did. Okay, fine. Like how and what did he say after he traded him? He didn't agree how I handled it.
Yeah.
He didn't agree what I wanted to do, and he wanted out. So what did he do when he wanted out? He traded him to the only team basically that could give him all that money, and to a fucking contender. Hey, listen, you want to go to a contender? You want to get paid the money? Here, I did it. Have fun in Green Bay. Freeze your fucking dick off over there in fucking Lambeau Field. Go ahead.
Yeah, and your podcast is gonna lose some numbers because you can't talk about much in Wisconsin. But it is what it is.
Well, he probably should stop doing the podcast if we're being honest.
He should, but he's not. These are, like I said, these are different players nowadays.
That's the other side of Jerry talking to these players when these players are like, I don't give a fuck, and they're being mean to him. He's like, dude, you're on the Cowboys. You can literally launder being a Cowboy into a whole nother fucking business. You're a Cowboy. Troy Aikman, fucking Tony Romo. They've become broadcasters after, just for being a Cowboy quarterback. When that retires, you're gonna see all these Prime and Netflix and all these people are gonna call him. to be the next broadcaster. You just being a Cowboy, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders. All these guys that decided, because there's guys that didn't want to do any of that shit. You know what I mean? They just want
Emmett wasn't good at it. Emmett tried TV. He wasn't good at it.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, you could launder it into a fucking whole other second career after. That's what he tells you. Yeah, am I going to pay you the highest? No. Are you the third highest? Yes. But you're also on the Cowboys.
Yep. You make money.
Deals are going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch. Jerry Jones like, all right, bro, whatever. Then go to the Packers. Go ahead. Whatever.
Oh. Can't please everyone. So
yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
So it's just business, man. Let's get to the next one, man. Half an hour to this first topic.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a big one.
Yeah, it is. All right, college football is back. We had some games yesterday. We won't go through all of them, but let's go through the three main games. We'll start with the Ohio State versus Texas. Obviously, the big takeaway of that game was Archie Manning. He had a lot of hype going into the season. Everybody was like, oh, is he the next great Manning to play? Is he going to go after 1 year? Is he going to win the Heisman? Is he going to get drafted number 1 overall? Well, I think after yesterday's game, I think we need to pump the brakes, everybody. Pump the brakes. He was 17 for 30, 170 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception. And he just didn't look right. And I think it shows you. Think about it. There's a reason why he didn't beat Quinn Ewers out last year for the job. And I think you're seeing it. He looked very inexperienced. He wasn't comfortable in the pocket. He threw off his back foot. One of the big plays was like a fourth down play. He threw it back. He threw it sidearm, and it was an incompletion. I'm just like, what are you doing here? So it was a really strong competitive game by both teams. Both defenses played well. Ohio State defense looked really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell a warning here. Do not fall for it, NFL GMs. Matt Patricia is not that good of a defensive coordinator. These are these players. This is an example of these players.
Please don't talk.
Please
don't mention that.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out
I know. As a Patriots fan, I refuse to hear that man's name this early on Sunday morning.
You're going to hear his name a lot, especially when he's playing well.
He has a laminated poster with a pencil on it. How can you write on? You know what? I'm not going to do this Matt Patricia shit in the morning. I'm not. Nope.
But to finish my point on the game, I think people are saying, "Oh, Ohio State, they're back." I think they're just as good as they were last year. And as a Penn State alum, I'm looking at that game coming up in October. I'm like, I'm not liking my chances. Penn State, they haven't been able to beat Ohio State 9 straight times, so might be 10. So that's my takeaway from that game. Stays out. What are your takeaways from that Texas Ohio State game?
I already dropped some of my comments, so I'm gonna let Scumbag. Did you watch the game yesterday?
No, I didn't watch the game. I was working.
Okay.
Well, just a little disclaimer. I don't really watch a lot of college.
Yeah.
I'll probably pay more attention to it because we're gonna talk about it. Mm-hmm. But college is hard for me to just keep up with. Just so many fucking teams.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I would say just watch the main ones like the Texas Ohio State. The thing is, I was like, y'all doing media. This is once again, this is on the media. They were blowing Archie Manning all through the roof. And I'm like, yo, guys, they're facing the national championship team that just won. You've heard nothing about Ohio State.
Yeah, it was
Archie Manning. Archie Manning win a Heisman. He's gonna go. And I was like, yo, you're giving Ohio State bulletin board material because now they think Archie, and then he's on the road against Ohio State, and they look good. And I just felt like the media put him in a place that he really couldn't succeed like that, because like you would see a throw and then he would miss a throw. I'm like, this is first year actually starting. I was like, let's calm down, let's give him he made some throws like on that last drive. He did. That's what I was like, okay, if he can just do that, we'll be okay. But y'all sitting there, y'all, oh my God. Like, and I felt bad for the kid because the kid didn't even really want that. He's like, yo, I just want to go out there and play. But your name's a Manning. You beat up. It was just a lot. I hope he takes this and he learns from the game. He missed some throws. They were behind that third down to continue to drive. He missed them. It was behind them. It's just like, yo, it's growing pains. You'll get through it. But Ohio State, bro, telling you, they're going to be a problem. That is a legit defense. And as Kobe said, Penn State's going there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ryan Day got them locked in. Listen, ever since that Michigan loss,
Yeah,
everything. He's not playing any games. Listen, I gotta respect James Franklin, man. If you won't beat Ohio State this year, me and you, bro. Me and you. PGN will be here as soon as the clock hits 0 if you lose to Ohio State. I promise you, bro.
You know they're gonna lose.
Penn State's defense look good though. Penn State's defense did look good against Nevada. I'll say that. So I think it's gonna be a close game. We'll see. We'll obviously have a breakdown of that when that game happens. So we'll see on that. Quickly on FSU versus Alabama. Kalen DeBoer, man, he's on the hot seat after that one, and this is why I was curious why he took that job. You know, he had a good job at Washington. Washington, you know, it's a good school. You know, Big Ten school. He got to the national championship a couple years ago, and he decided, hey, let me take my chances and go to Alabama. And you realize that, hey, that is not the job to go after following Nick Saban. It's just not. And he's in the hot seat right now, and I don't know. Man. It's gonna be tough. For FSU, bounce back season for them because they only won 4 games last year. So good start for them to beat Alabama in that first game. So they really needed that one. So that's a recap of that. Did you follow that game in any way, Cesar?
Bro, only games I watched were the main ones. And shout out to Ree. You faced Marshall, okay? You beat Marshall. Georgia Bulldogs beat Marshall. Come on, Marshall hasn't been taken seriously since forever. But Alabama, listen, those fans are not happy this morning. That loss wasn't a good loss against. It was Florida State. They lost, right?
Wasn't they gave up 230 yards of rushing.
Dog. Whew. Listen, Saban might have to come back and coach himself because they ain't saving this team. I'm just saying that's the only way this team does not just throw fire at everything because they don't look good. They don't look good. And I can't say Alabama's looked pretty basic for the last 2 years. So this is nothing new for me. I don't think they're going to do much. Penn State didn't really care for the game. I don't like facing teams like Nevada early. I just feel like you need to face challenges. You need to get some of your kinks out because even they were struggling to rush against Nevada. I'm like, it's Nevada. So what happens when you face a defense like Ohio State? You're going to struggle. So
and the first Big Ten games against Oregon. So
I'd say please start scheduling your season a little better. Get some top talent in your first 3 games. Don't wait till 4 games in, then you're facing your real talent. Because you weren't fixing anything. You just placating anything, then you'll lose. So, but first of all, solid college football week. Everyone got their wins.
Yeah.
Colorado, dog. Warren Sapp, you got to go back to the drawing board because the amount of rushing you let on that game, god damn, bro, what you come there for? But I'm gonna leave Deion alone. His son just got released, so I'll leave that one alone.
My last point would be the LSU Clemson game. I watched that a little bit of that. LSU's defense played one second half. They allowed no points. So Ryan Kelly finally wins a game number 1 for the first time in 5 tries. So that's good for him. So we'll see how LSU plays. Obviously, they're always a contender in the SEC, so we'll see about that.
Beat a good Clemson team, too. Beat a good Clemson team.
All right, next topic. The engagement heard around the world, literally and figuratively. We saw it all over social media. The NFL posted about it. Every media outlet posted about it. And I'm talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have gotten engaged. And obviously, a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people have had their thoughts about it. All that to be said. My thoughts are, happy for them. That's good for them. And obviously, Travis Kelce's career is winding down. This is probably his last season. Especially if they win the Super Bowl, he's probably going to retire. So he's going to start his media career. Obviously, he's got a life ahead of him. So, hopefully it goes well for him on that end. Taylor Swift, same thing. And that's really it. That's all I got. I mean, that's it. I don't really – in terms of the media making a big deal of it, I'm like, yeah, they're going to do that. Okay. That's it. So, Scumbag McGee, since you didn't really talk in the last segment, I'll let you have your thoughts on this one.
I don't give a fuck.
Larry David, there you go.
I don't give one shit about Travis Kelce and fucking Taylor Swift getting engaged. I don't care. 9 times out of 10, I don't care about any celebrity relationship. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? People out there like that shit. They like to know what the fuck. Now when they get married, you see these magazines. You want to go to the supermarket. The magazines there. Inside Taylor Swift's wedding. How much is the shoes? How much are the dresses? What kind of hairdresser she has? It's a whole business. You know what I'm saying? Behind shit like this that I don't care for. You know what I mean? I just don't care for it. But congratulations to them. I guess. You know what I'm saying? Have kids, I guess. I don't know. What do you say to people? Congratulations. I mean, great. You're getting married. Awesome. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's it, man. He has to focus on the football field, because if he starts fucking up, people are gonna be like, "Yo, man, this shit with Taylor Swift, man, fucking your game up and shit." But even if you don't fuck up, they'll Well, hold on. What is it? 14, 17? Roughing the passer. Panic towards. There was one time, bro, that I think it was a fumble or some shit happened. As soon as they fumbled, right, they picked the ball up. They went right to the skybox of Taylor Swift. I'm like, yo, I give a shit, bro. But why is that an automatic command to do during the game when a fumble happens to go right to Taylor Swift? That's the fucking people upstairs telling them to do that. And that's Roger Goodell going down. Raiders, fumble the ball now, and I'll give you $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Lose the game with Taylor Swift, please. We need the ratings. You know what I mean? And then guess what? The ratings go up, and then what they do after that? They get a deal. They make a deal with ESPN for $80 million. You know what I mean? So that's all this is, man. It's all a big fucking business. These people, think about it. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. This is a business. They're getting married because it's a business. You want to raise your kid. Same shit with Jay-Z and Beyonce and all these people. It's a business move, because they want to leave a legacy, right? Because they have the money. They don't want to. They can't die with it, so they aim to leave a legacy. So they want their kids to have all that money. And guess what? Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't break up, but Jay-Z, cheated or whatever. And he did the 444 thing, apologizing, and he went on a little fucking media tour talking about him cheating on Beyonce, all this bullshit. They didn't get divorced because there's so much money involved.
Yeah, same thing with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Too much money involved to get divorced, yeah.
Too much money involved. So it makes more sense to be like, whatever, give the money to the kids, you know what I'm saying? So this is all this shit is, you know what I mean? We'll see. Maybe it's real love. I don't know. Whatever.
Even if it is what it is. I already talked about this. This just shows me that if he had won the Super Bowl last year, he was going to propose and probably retire.
Yeah.
I just think, this is just a way of, getting it out. Take all the attention away from all that stuff, because now every time the Chiefs are on TV, it's going to be something. Did you know that Travis Scott, Tyler, he fell. He fell the weight. They're gonna talk about weight to pose. They're gonna talk about weight. They're gonna talk about what he wore. I'm telling you, this is going to be it's going back when McGee said, this is gonna be a media ploy. It's gonna be a media field day, because they saw the numbers from the pod. They how can we capitalize on this? And listen, smart on them. You got something? Roll with it. But now, because you're gonna have women talking about it, you got women talking about it still to this day about, do you see how he proposed? Do you see? It's just
shoot, they even talk about the ex.
Bro, I haven't heard about the ex in years. They talk about,
she's working out.
She fumbled the bag. I'm just like, oh my god.
No. They were showing her working out. I'm like, this is her response. I'm like, okay, I don't really care, honestly.
Yeah, but she's crazy though.
Yes, she is. She is. She is. A lot of people don't understand that.
Is she hotter than Taylor Swift? Yes, we know this already. But Taylor Swift probably more chill.
Yeah.
She's probably whatever. And guess what? Are they really around each other a lot? She's on tour. She's making music. He's at football practice.
Kind of helps.
It's a business move. you're not chilling with them like that, really. You know
Yeah.
how you see a girl got people out there who are living with their girl or married or some shit. How you come home every day, 4 o'clock, you see them, they're cooking,
Yeah.
you're hanging out with the kids. They don't live like that, bro.
Nope.
They got the nannies raising the kids
Mm-hmm.
while they're running around doing shit. They move in the grandma and the grandfather and they raise the fucking kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like that's also why it's also done. Listen, man. That's one thing. I'll be married for 20, 30 years if me and my wife were on that kind of tip. Like, we're just so busy we barely see each other. You know?
Yeah.
Because
It works.
it's the daily thing. And I think the daily thing falls more on the women. I think they get bored of it and they start acting out and they get their period. And then they're in a mood. They have the mood swings. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're in the house and shit, and they're just acting fucking weird. And then the guy gets mad, and he says "fuck you," and she says "fuck you," and then he leaves. He goes to the strip club. He gets head by a stripper. He comes home. Then on the way home, the cops find out the stripper sucks his dick in the car, and then he gets a decent proposal. Then the wife finds out that she divorces. It's all a cycle. It's all a cycle.
I was gonna say this is why the pandemic was such a test for everybody.
Yeah, man. You gotta live with your partner every day. Like
every
you gotta
day,
wake up, you can't go anywhere. Like that can be a lot for certain people. But it is what it is. They like Scumbag MC. They're not regular people. They don't see each other like that. And even when he retires, he's gonna be doing media. He's gonna be an NFL. He's gonna new heights. He's like they're never gonna be home enough to have that type.
And Taylor Swift is in a business. She's 35 years old. She's in a business where she can perform till she's 60.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, more than that. If she those people, hip hop is the only genre that's like, you're old, sit down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Every other genre, Rolling Stones are 90 years old.
Yeah.
Guy's fucking old as shit. He's in a wheelchair, can barely stand up. And people in the crowd like, yeah. I'm like, the fuck? You know what I mean? But her, Taylor Swift, she can sing. Forget about it, bro.
Yeah, she not gonna be home. Like, this is gonna be like a marriage of it's for the aesthetics. It's for all the eye tests. Like that's all this is for. And he can always have her come on the show, do her thing, and they're gonna pop her rating, and then they're gonna bring Jason's wife on, and they're gonna have like a double date podcast, and motherfucker is just gonna keep going. It never stops. Like they have so much they can go off of. The only thing is, Taylor Swift, you can't be singing like you're a 16-year-old heartbroken girl anymore. You're about to get married. That music needs to stop. Yep. You gotta talk about being married. All right, like this whole this person broke. That's done. It's done.
There's no money in that. There's no.
I
money
know, but you can't talk like that no more.
There's no money. There's no money
in happiness. I know
how great her husband is. There's no money in that.
That's true in everything.
Yeah,
in entertainment.
She has to.
Negativity sells.
Yes,
I used to work at a news station. The A block was always some negative stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's true. Like so. They're gonna be like, hey, what does he do wrong? Does he act like a Neanderthal? Like, you gotta put that out there. You gotta say all the things. Like, she's gonna start nitpicking. Oh my God, marriages don't sell. Marriages don't rate. You're right.
Yeah, no, it'll be just a persona for the people, because I think somebody said it. They were like, bro, all these women, right, who make these songs about men and shit and blah blah blah.
Marriages don't sell on records.
No, I know that. I'm just saying. I was saying that. That's what I was saying. I was saying that she's not gonna change. She's not gonna change.
All of them, it does not sell.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, he's saying that.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying is that she'll keep the persona up. She'll keep the persona up because it don't sell. But like I said, what I was saying before, the women who do this music, right? Who speak negative about men, they're married.
Yes.
So the fucking fans are eating it up like, yeah. But look at these dumb bitches. These bitches eating this shit up. I'm married. I'm with this motherfucker. I got kids. I'm a billionaire. And they're fucking hearing my fucking shit. Stay single till you die. You know what I'm saying? But it's what it is.
God, yeah, that's really like like you said, we're happy for him, but
Yeah.
we know what it's all about.
Yeah.
He's done. He's going to a new chapter in his life.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Do
Congrats.
you, bro? Do you?
All right, before we go to Pepper Takes, a word from our sponsors, Saint Sa.
Once again, thank you to Nickel Pass. Download Nickel Pass. It is an app that you can get all your news channel sites from, whether you want to watch the New York Times, Washington Post, Wall Street Journal. They are all on one site. Download Nickel Pass. It is only $20. Download it today.
There you go. You get better at these spots now.
I know. They finally gave me what the fuck to say. Got me out here sound crazy, bro. Like, God.
All right, thanks to Nickel Pass once again. All right, we move to Pepper Takes. And our first Pepper Take is Cracker Barrel. And why is that? Well, they had a controversy in terms of their logo. The original old-timer logo, they decided, it's a little passe. So we're going to go to a new minimalistic, just nondescript logo. And the people were not happy about it. And those type of people were not happy about that one. So Cracker Barrel, they pivoted quickly. They said, hey, we're going to go back to our old-timer logo. And just a little thing about the old-timer logo. Basically, Cracker Barrel, they used to be a country store, which, that's where the people in the country, they met, it's a basic convenience store, basically. So before they transitioned more to a restaurant, because they used to sell, like, gas and soda crackers in a barrel. So that's why it's called Cracker Barrel. And that logo represents the nostalgia of old timers wearing overalls. That's what it is. Basically, the old time South. That's what it represents. So you know how people, especially down south, how they feel about that. So obviously, some new CEO or whatever somewhere at Cracker Barrel was like, hey, we want to appeal more to all of America, not just the South. And they found out real quickly that's not how people want to see Cracker Barrel. They want to see the old timer logo and all that stuff. So they have decided to bring the logo back. So my thoughts on this, we go for a far-reaching is, if you're a company, if you're going to change your logo, you're going to make such a massive change like that, think of the consequences and try to make something that makes sense. Don't do this generic thing with this generic logo and, lose all this money and, like, make the customers mad. You lose all this money, your stock, all that stuff. Always, if I say a company, if you're going to make a drastic decision like this, be mindful of it. And if you're going to do it, just do it. If, hey, you get backlash, just stick with it. Now you look stupid. We going back to it like after a few days. I'm like, what are you doing with that? So that's my thoughts. I feel like, hey, look, in terms of controversy, hey, it's just if you're against whatever is hot right now, and unfortunately we know what the world is right now, especially this country. So if you're against that, you're gonna get criticism. And if you're not ready to deal with the criticism, you're gonna have to do what Cracker Barrel did, and you're gonna have to pivot back. So that's my thoughts on it. Saint Zal, what are your thoughts on Cracker Barrel doing this?
I mean, people are gonna be mad regardless. Like, my thing is, if you're gonna change the thing, do it. Don't care. Don't respond to it, because everyone's mad about everything nowadays. My only thing is, I wish you would have actually went around and tested the logo. Like, maybe had some people come in, like, how you like, oh, is this what we're gonna do and stuff like that. Then you could have gotten a better feed on. I feel like you just did this move because you were following the wave of the country. You're trying to conform, and when you conform, you end up pleasing nobody. That's why if you're gonna do something, do it. Lock in. Don't give a hell, because if you do, they hedged. It was a hedging move. It's like, oh, if people like it, we'll go with it. If people don't like it, we'll go back to it. It's like, yo, dog, don't hedge. Just go all the way. Like, but now you did this. Now you look weak, and now people are just making fun of you all the time, bro. Sometimes, like, yo, listen, everyone got an opinion. Opinions are like noses. Everyone got one.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it the fuck alone, bro. Just do what you want to do. Cracker Barrel, you gotta be better than that. Come on, bro. It's not that serious. Guys, it's not that serious. It's a logo. Y'all live. We've changed plenty of logos. My God.
Yeah, look at Coca-Cola. They had a classic logo for 100 years. They changed it. And I was just like, I don't like it, but whatever, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Cracker Barrel has to do more research into their customers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where they fucked up at, where it wasn't the left that was. I mean, I didn't hear anybody even say anything about the logo. Honestly,
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't really care about the logo, honestly. I was just like,
no one,
it
no,
what it is.
no one on the left mentioned how that shit looked racist and nothing like that. But they try to get ahead of the curve and be like, "Oh, look, but we're social. We have social awareness, right?"
Yep.
But that's not your customers.
Yes.
Customers were people to the right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they got mad, and those people, just as much as the left has affected Target's bottom line, um, the right started to affect Cracker Barrel's bottom line. Basically, they saw a major dip in sales after they changed their logo. So that's why they went back to it.
Yep.
You know what I mean, so I mean, I just think that in general, logos like remember Aunt Jemima was taken down and Uncle Ben
Mm-hmm.
taken down, and it's like I did not associate Aunt Jemima with like slavery. I don't know. I didn't even look at it like that. But and I mean, who was? You know, so I think the right has like maybe like a tad bit slight edge of a better argument where it's like these logos, we're not even looking at it like that. Who's saying anything about the logos?
No one.
You know, I want to know who's like Twitter. Like I
Yes.
haven't seen. Like,
Yes.
even when Aunt Jemima happened, they did it. They changed it. I was like, who asked for that? I didn't see it anywhere. So I don't know if
Man,
they.
I didn't look up into the history. The history wasn't great, so I could kind of see it, but at the same time, like you said, nobody was really thinking about it. You have to really look into the research of that logo, and then okay, maybe it's kind of not that great. So
Yeah. But if you heard, I would say if you heard an uproar on it, and then because I don't know the backstory, you do, but people who did a background check and then found out and then why take it down for that,
yeah,
and then an uproar came, then I would get it. You know what I mean? But you're doing it on your
I think
own.
that's kind of what happened
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, you do it on your own. You're just doing it, and it's like, huh? Wait, why'd you do it?
Yep.
Oh, we don't. Da. And when he interviewed the Cracker Barrel CEO, he said the same thing. He said, "Oh, you know, that logo represents a time where not everybody had an advantageous, lifestyle. Not everybody benefit off that time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I get what he's saying, but like I said, those aren't your customers. The left was never your
Nope.
customer, so you try to appease them. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense. You're not gonna draw more customers from the left because you try to appease them. They'll just be like, "Oh, great,
Yep.
whatever." You know what I mean? And then you just lost your customers because your customers were on the right. So he
Yep.
realized it, and he was at least he had the balls to change it back. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, these are my customers. If the left don't like it, I can't help you with anything, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, if they're not asking for it, and they're not asking you to change the logo, just don't do it. You know, like
Yeah.
Coke in the '80s, they did a failed experiment when they changed the taste of the soda.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, in
Uh-huh.
1985, they changed the taste of the soda, and their sales in 3 months it drastically dipped. That's so when you had remember the sodas growing up were Coke Classics or Classic Coca-Cola would say
Mhm.
they making everybody look. It says it here. I'm drinking Coke right now. Look, it says original taste. They make it known we didn't change. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad.
Yeah.
That's how fucking bad that 1985 experiment went. You know what I'm saying? They let everybody know to this day. We never changed. We never changed. Look, original taste on top here too. We never changed. Now they know. You know what I'm saying? So you make a mistake, be smart enough to know you made a mistake and then adjust. You know, so
Yep.
that's about it.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I've never been there, so and I'm probably
Yeah,
probably
neither.
never going there. So
Yeah, so whatever.
all right,
It
the
is what it
last
is.
separate take is so yesterday there was a photo going on Twitter. It was about a couple at a restaurant. Now you're wondering, oh, what's the issue? Well, the issue was a gentleman was wearing a black shirt and then black shorts. So the conversation was, in terms of that video posted by the person, is this proper etiquette for a date? And my first thoughts are, first of all, why are you taking a picture? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's one thing I've learned. That's like, I'm not in the public. I don't take pictures of people. I just don't do it. If it's something weird or something, I'm like, all right, just them be them. It's none of my business. I shouldn't be taking pictures or posting online. I just don't do that. So that's one point I have. The second point I have is, does the lady care? If she doesn't care, then who cares? Like, I get it. There's probably a way you should dress in terms of going on dates, but if the woman doesn't care, it's not a problem to me. I mean, if he wants to wear shorts and a t-shirt and she's fine with it, she's wearing a nice red dress. If she's fine with it, then what's the problem? That's all I think about it. I mean, look, obviously there probably should be a way you dress on dates, but hey, if it's agreeing on both sides what to wear, who cares? That's how I think about it. Scumbag McGee, what are your thoughts?
Stupid argument, really, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I didn't see a problem with his fit. Like, I looked like he had a polo on, from what I saw.
Oh, okay, yeah. Polo,
yeah,
sure.
I try to look at it and try to. It was from behind, right? The picture?
It was like not behind, but it was like
like
vertical, I guess. Yeah.
It looked like he had a polo on. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I saw it wrong, but her dress wasn't even all right. It looked like a onesie kind of like thing going on. It was like she had a beautiful dress on, and she was just smoking him outfit wise. Like, I don't know. I think whoever posted, I saw the original post, and it was somebody who was just like, because if you saw the comments, he was kind of like getting on the guy, and then people were commenting like, "What's wrong with the fit?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, if you know what's wrong with the fit, they're just as bad as he is." Like, he kind of just blew it up. You know what I mean? And then I guess maybe he has followers that agree with his outfit takes, and they blew it up, and it was retarded. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't give a shit. But once something goes viral, it just sucks for who if you went viral for the wrong reasons. This poor guy who on a regular fucking date. Doing his girl, and now you're plastered all over Twitter for how much of a piece of shit you are. You know what I mean? Poor guy, he probably was just trying to get drunk, go home, get some head, go to sleep. And now he's getting cooked online for his outfit. His girl probably thinks he's a lame now. You know what I'm saying? So now the girl thinks he's a lame. You know, she finds out she's pregnant, so she can't leave. Then her parents think that she has to get married because she's having a kid. They get married. 2-3 years pass by. She gets bored of him. She talks about how his fit sucked, and how he went viral 5 years ago because his fit was horrible. Then he goes to the strip club. He gets head from a stripper. Then the cops pull him over. They find out he has a stripper. He gets a decent exposure. The wife finds out. Then she divorces him. See how it goes back to the strip club? And you know what I'm saying? This is every time people get married. This is the cycle that happens. You know what I mean? So, end result is words with the picture and made this shit go viral. You just ruined someone's life. All right? Get a life. Stop trying to ruin people's fucking marriages and dates. Get your own date. I wonder if the guy posted it. Are you getting pussy? Are you getting ass? Are you getting bitches? No? You're probably not. You're on
probably
Twitter.
not.
You're on Twitter. All right? So that's all I got to say about that.
Once again, we as a people have way too much time on your hands. Why the fuck are you taking pictures of people on dates, bro?
Go teach your kids baseball, right?
Thank you, bro. Go do something. Go
be out there with me in the sun throwing the ball around.
Remember that video? Read a book. Go do that, man. Like, go do something productive with your life, man. Like, damn.
Or John Witherspoon's character on Friday.
Yes.
Go get a job.
Go get a job.
J-O-B.
Go do something.
Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Like, yo, dog. I'm just like, yo. And like the worst thing about it, people end up having debates about this shit. I'm like, dog, this is a null and void point. Like Scumbag McGee said, if the girl is okay with it, what the fuck does your opinion matter right now? But like I said, everyone thinks their opinion is right. So that's why they go on Twitter. They start, my date would. It's like, yo, shut up. No one cares what your date would have did because it's not about you. But as people, we generally make it about ourselves. And I'm just like, yo, this is the one bad callback for social media is that everyone thinks their tweet is important, and no one wants to go do something else because this only blew up because once again, I wouldn't just like that on day. Yeah, it's like we can't just be people. Go read a book, people. Go read a book. That's the quote of the day today. We started doing a PGN quote today. Read a book. Go read a book. Go do something else, please. Yeah. Hashtag that. Go read a book.
Or binge watch a show.
Oh my God!
It was a Saturday too, man. There was a lot of college football on.
It's a Saturday. It was nice outside yesterday. Go outside.
Yeah. Like I said, I think that the guy who posted it, I think he has some sort of following, and he's probably he's probably known to be a dick, and then kind of just took a life of its own. You know what I'm saying? And that's just silly, bro. Just goofy. Just goofy times.
Those people need to lose fans, and like every time they quote about something, I wish they lose more hair because they just lose all your hair, bro. Go do because you gotta do something else. My God.
Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of times, like I thank Kofi a lot for informing us about a lot of the stuff that goes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he has notifications on and he fucking says the shit.
Yeah, you see that because bro,
I appreciate that because this shit would have crossed my desk.
Would not.
I'm too busy, man. I'm just too fucking busy. Like literally, I got like no time today to do anything. Literally woke up, did laundry, came back, ate breakfast, did the pod. After that, I gotta clean the bathroom. I gotta take my son to play baseball. I got a fantasy draft tonight. Like I don't have
fantasy
time
draft on Tuesday.
To
notice someone's fit, to take a picture of it, to post it, to roast him. I don't have time for any of that shit, man. I just don't. And to even debate it, I don't. I would if you find me under those comments, I was hacked.
Yep.
Seriously, I was fucking hacked because I would not comment on that shit or debate.
Or I'm trolling.
Usually things out you're trolling if everyone knows those discussions.
Because it make no sense. It makes no sense for that. Oh,
and this is why we're in the shape we're in right now as a country, man. It's like, yo, we got real problems going on. If you see what's going on, and we're just meandering about nonsense like this, so
yeah.
That's why the politicians always have one step ahead of us.
Yeah, they're like
stuff like this.
Look at these morons. Look at these idiots on Twitter. They're arguing about some guy at a date.
Hey, Israel, here's more bombs. Here's more bombs. Here you go, Israel. Like, I'm like, guys, the wool. Please. Go read a book. Go read a newspaper. Go download Nickel. Please. Go read.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that, you know, we're just in a time where even something serious like right now, as we speak about sports and all this stupid shit and all this shit's going on, there's like damn near genocide going on over there in the Gaza Strip. You know, like, and that shit isn't getting any kind of feed to it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, people don't care about shit like that. They care about shit like, you know, this shit that's going on. And not that it's a sad thing. It's just that people don't get involved in it because there's so much information going through your phone, going through your TV. We talk about it all the time. How much things could you stream? You know, a new show came out, 8 episodes. Motherfuckers will really watch all 8 episodes that night it drops.
Yep. Yeah. Like, I don't know how people watch all these new content like that. I don't know. I just have
too much.
Like 2 or 3 shows I watch and that's it.
There's people in their own world. Like, yo, bro, I've literally bumped into shows, podcasts, influencers that I never heard of. I'll bump into them today, but they got 10,000 followers. They got fucking 2,000 likes on each picture.
Yep.
Fucking 800 comments talking about how good they look. I'm like, who is that? I never heard of this person
at all.
But in that little world, they're the shit. And, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you gotta rewatch Devil's Advocate. I used to read one time a song, and Al Pacino's character speaks about that. He talks about how the internet is gonna. He said that the best, like some shit like how it's gonna end society is you're gonna fiber optically connect the world. You know what I'm saying? Where every single thought is put on the internet, and everyone becomes their own gods. And where do you go from there? And it's true. Where do you go from there?
I see on social media all the time. Like people talk like their opinions matter that much. I'm just like,
yeah,
really
but guess
honestly.
what? Some of these people, they may not even be 10,000 followers. They may have 5,000 followers, and they get 30, 40 comments under their fucking every post. To them, they're God.
Yeah.
They're God. Their opinion matters because 40 people agreed with them. You know what I mean? So it's like they just don't understand. In that little world, they think they're the shit, but in reality, they don't understand. They don't know how minuscule they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you ever saw Watchmen, right? Dr. Manhattan, right? He's the one that glows. He's almost like he represents God in a way in the comic book. You know what I mean? And he and a guy was talking to him, and he said to him, he said, "Do you know how powerful I am? The smartest man in the world means as much to me as the smartest ant in the world." You know what I'm saying? That's how minuscule your life is. That someone like the real God could look at you like you're an ant. You compared to a bee, it's the same shit to me.
Yep.
It's like
bro. It don't make no difference. So people have to realize that in this world.
No, it reminds me of a clip I see all the time. It's from A Bug's Life. It's like the main villain, Grasshopper. Like he's talking to his other grasshoppers, and he's saying like it was something. He burst everything down. He killed like 3 of his grasshopper friends. He's like this. It's not about food. It's about control. If one ant thinks that he can stand up, but they all will think out. They outnumber 10-1. So that's what's going on right now. They know they control us with social media stuff. They know, hey.
Yeah.
No, they know it. So
yeah.
We fall for it all the time.
Yep. All right. So
yeah, unfortunately that's not the way we want to end the PGN today. But hey, it is what it is, you know?
It is what it is, yep.
All right, follow us on PGN Pod. That's on Twitter. That's on IG. That's on TikTok. That's on YouTube. And yeah, so and if you want to listen to this podcast once again, it'll be on Bringing the Real TV. The audio version will be on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. And Saint Zai has an interview coming up. We'll upload that pretty soon as well.
Yeah, it was a fun interview. I got to interview my boy Shaquille from Immaculate, and I had one of my other boys from Penn State. We talked about some wrestling. It was a fun time. It was a little hour conversation. Tune in. It's you get a lot of different opinions. So I'm gonna start doing that at least maybe once or twice a month. So, we're trying to grow in our own way.
But yeah, also when you go to YouTube, right? And you could just type in PGN Pod, or one word right there on the search, and you'll find the PGN Pod channel. And then I have a playlist of all our episodes on the Bringing the Real TV. But if you put in PGN Pod, then the playlist will pop up.
Oh,
all right. Nice. You'll see all episodes on there. If you want to find it easier, or just go on Bringing the Real TV and find it on there. We stream on Twitter. We stream everywhere, man. Y'all could just tune into us. All you gotta do is follow the banners up there. Everything's PGN Pod. So keep up with us everywhere.
All right. For Scumbag McGee, for Saint Zai, this is K-Dap. Thanks for listening and watching PGN Pod, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.